Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another beautiful day in Scotland. So as you saw in the last video, we fit the big boost pipes and the new recirc valve. So in today's video what we're going to do is we're going to give the Focus an oil change, we're going to clean the air filter, and we're going to remap the car to increase the horsepower a little bit more. Then we're going to give the whole car a quick clean because it's disgusting, and then we're going to take it for a spin and see if all the work that we've done has made the car any quicker. So with that, awful lot to do, let's just crack on. Right, so the oil change is now done, and whoever put that sump plug on last, well done, you are incredibly strong. So what we'll do now is we'll drop the car down off the quick jacks, start the car up, because I've only put 5 litres of oil in the car so far and it does take 6. So we'll start the car up, let it run through for 10-15 seconds, switch it off again, top up the oil to exactly where it needs to be, and clean the air filter out. So let's get on with it. perfect job, but it certainly looks better than it did. And don't worry, I will fully detail the engine bay of this car at some point, but most probably in the winter when it's off the road anyway. This is just to make it look a little bit more presentable for just now. So while the air filter's drying before we can apply the oil, let's crack on and remap the car. Right, so that's the map now on the car. Happy days. And you may be wondering why I didn't select the highest map available to me. And that's because that map was written by Dream Science with a 3-inch downpipe on their car. I don't have a downpipe on mine yet, so I wasn't sure how it would respond. So I'm erring on the side of caution. But an extra 40 horsepower on top of what I've already got is not too bad. You also saw me putting a booster pack on the battery before I started the tune, and that is just a failsafe. That is basically to make sure that the battery always has enough power while it's doing the remap. And the reason for that is the last thing you want to do while the ECU is getting reprogrammed on your car is for the battery to fail. So anyway, now what we need to do is wait for the air filter to naturally dry so we can re-oil it. But that might take a little bit of time, so we'll see you guys in just a sec. And we're back. And the panel filter is nice and dry, but the weather definitely is not. So what we'll do now is we'll get the oil on this. You need to leave it for about 20 minutes once you put the oil on to make sure it's spread evenly across the entire filter. We'll fit it back in the car, then we'll take the car for a drive and see how much more power we got out of that new map. driving around for about 10 to 15 minutes just to get the car warmed up properly. As you can see, it's warmed up properly. So what we'll do now, I'm going to chuck you on the GoPro and we'll do a few pulls along the Lang Wang Nothing too crazy, because obviously there is a speed limit on this road. So we'll do a few pulls in normal mode, and then we'll put it in sport mode and give it a blast in sport mode as well. Normal. Can't wait to get this in sport mode. So obviously it's starting to rain, so I need to take it a little bit more carefully than I would like. But the RS is a four-wheel drive, so it should be fine. Well, the car is definitely quicker in normal mode, that's for sure. Well, let's stick it in sport mode. Take it for another rip now, and let's see what that's like. Right, sport mode in second. Holy moly! Wow, that's quick. Turbo kicks in than it used to. It could just be the map itself, I'm not really sure. Right, so let's try a second, third and fourth gear pull. Oh no, we won't yet, because we're not out of the 2020. Oh, nearly, this thing's quick. Woo! It's definitely quicker than it was before. There's no doubt about that. Don't particularly like the low spot just below 3000 RPM. But a downpipe might fix that. So with that, let's head back to the house and we'll give this car a clean because it must be absolutely disgusting by now. So a little bit of time has passed, as you can tell by the fact it's not raining anymore. And before that very, very black cloud gets overhead, I'm going to give the RS a wash. But that's going to be the end of this week's episode, guys and girls. I hope you liked it. I'll leave you guys with footage of me cleaning the car. And as always, I hope you're keeping well and I hope you're keeping safe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.